Before you meddle with our politics, just remember, we live and we die. We control nothing beyond that.
Okay, you all loved Shogun, so let's talk about what made it great. Because underneath all the intrigue, mystery, and action, I think there's something even more profound going on. Shogun has its own secret heart. Even though it's set in 17th century Japan, it's saying a lot about our lives today. So watch on, and I think you'll leave with an even deeper appreciation for this brilliant show. The ending of Shogun is filled with so many shocking and emotional moments that it's easy to forget this one. Hiromatsu, Toranaga's oldest friend and ally, kills himself to protest Toranaga's surrender. I kept wondering, why? What is the point if Toranaga isn't going to change his mind? Why throw away your life? And later on, we learn the answer. Hiromatsu sacrificed his life so that Toranaga's enemies would think that he was truly surrendering, so that the real Crimson Sky, Mariko's mission to Osaka, would have the highest chance of succeeding. And that's remarkable, that Hiromatsu saw the purpose of his life as service to a higher cause and willingly sacrificed his future for it. That's why this scene is so moving. We're witnessing service and sacrifice in its rawest form. And that's what Shogun is all about. It's like this show is asking us a big question. What does it mean to commit yourself to a cause that's larger than just you? What does it mean to serve? And isn't that exactly what Blackthorn's story is all about? At the start of the series, Blackthorn is, quite literally, lost at sea. He authors his own destiny, guiding his ship to Japan, saving his men's life, and drawing a map of the world for Toranaga. He serves no one but himself, and this value system is fundamentally at odds with the culture he's found himself in.
It is you who is imprisoned. If freedom is all you ever live for, you will never be free of yourself.
Mariko is saying what you see as a prison is in fact the complete opposite. Service is a liberation. And as a viewer, it's disorienting, right? I mean, who empathizes with a character whose sole goal in life is to die so that she can restore her family's honor? Yet it's Blackthorn's Western sensibilities that are so hopelessly out of place.
You see, once loyalty begins, it does not have an end. Otherwise, it would not be loyalty.
And over time, he learns a new way of being in the world, apologizing to Fuji, offering his swords to Toranaga, and accepting responsibility for his gardener's death. And when Blackthorn steps forward to be Mariko's second, we finally see it, a true understanding of what it means to sacrifice in service to something or someone greater than yourself. It's heartbreaking, and doubly heartbreaking as Blackthorn leaves Osaka, broken and sobbing. Yet it's also liberating to see him with a real purpose, someone who's willing to sacrifice for the people of Ajiro. But it's not quite that simple. There's a mystery at the heart of Shogun and what it means to serve. Is Lord Toranaga even a good person? It's complicated. On one hand, he does see his life in service to a higher cause. And throughout the series, we see Toranaga framed as a hero, with Ishido the villain. But as Yabushige is about to die, he asks Toranaga about his secret heart.
殿も他の者とさほど変わりませんな。
Did you see that smile? Was this an elaborate fake out? Have all of these people sacrificed for an evil warlord? I don't think so. His grief and reverence for Hiramatsu and Mariko are real.
なんと見事な焚き火を残されたことか。
And there's something symbolic about releasing his falcon, the ultimate metaphor of his approach to the world. He's a complicated figure, the ultimate strategist, visionary, and maybe a little power hungry. At the end of the day, Toranaga is human, and to be human is to constantly be tugged on by our ego. No one is above it all. I wonder, can you see yourself in the contradictions within Shogun's characters? In Buntaro, who's a loyal samurai but struggles with basic kindness. In Mariko, who serves but also wants to escape from it all. In Yabushige, who tries to serve but is so afraid of ending up on the wrong side that he serves only himself. Or in Toranaga, who dreams of peace but thinks he's the only one who can make it happen. We're all complicated people, full of contradictions, even when we serve others.
風なを吹きて花は花なれ
So how do you resolve this contradiction? That we find freedom in service to others, but there's always an element of ego in service. Shogun has an answer.
わしは風を操ったりはせぬ。読むだけじゃ。
Study the wind, but accept that you can't control it. We check our ego through the ultimate act of service, letting go and accepting fate. We see Toranaga lecture his son all the time on how to be strategic and orchestrate events to his advantage, on how to listen to the wind, like this.
人を操り、獲物めがけて飛ばす術を身につけよう。そなたのために狩りをさせるのじゃ。
Yet even Toranaga knows he can't control his fate. He lets go all the time, like when he makes an alliance with his brother, knowing he might get betrayed, or even when he surrenders, because if Mariko fails in Osaka, he's not going to waste the lives of his troops for a lost cause.
どちらが大事や。我が一族の存続か、それとも日の本の存続か。
He listens to the wind, and then he acts. I think the reason Toranaga can let go is because he sees himself as a small piece in a much larger story. In real life, Edo becomes Tokyo, and Toranaga's rule ushers in 260 years of peace and prosperity after nearly a century of civil war. He has a vision that far exceeds his lifetime.
Yes, this is wonderful.
Raise the ropes! Right, you miserable, sniveling, festering shit rags! I have a feeling this is the one!
And at the end, Blackthorn finally understands. I love this quote from Justin Marks, one of the show's creators. He's no longer the author of his own destiny in the way he was in the beginning, and he's finally free because of it. He can finally let go and subordinate himself to the pattern of events, this fact of life that you can't control. Like Buntaro, Hiramatsu, and Mariko, he understands the role he's meant to play in something larger and sees the honor in it. I wonder, can you relate? And I think that's why Shogun is truly spectacular. It's a show set in 17th century Japan that has something to say about how we live our lives today. That the way we find our place in the world is through service to others. That the people and causes we serve will never be perfect, but that doesn't make our service any less noble. And that there is beauty and peace to be found in accepting fate and seeing yourself as a small part of a much larger story. Here we thought we were signing up for riveting drama and great action, and we also got the meaning of life. I think Toranaga would be really proud of that secret heart. Hi everyone, I'm Kapil. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what I'm doing here and want to support, the best thing you can do is hit like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody that you think might enjoy it. I'm a new YouTuber, and that support goes such a long way. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye.